Hey guys, this is Philip Fortenberry with Fatherhood Revolution. So what is the deadliest feeling for a man? I'll tell you that for me, I would say that it is the thought of being irrelevant, not mattering, that my decisions don't matter. So if you think about it, a man is wired to be the hero. He's the one to save the day. But if he feels irrelevant, he's anything but a hero. We all have strengths, weaknesses, things that we really shine at. But we've also got areas that we don't know, areas of which we probably doubt ourselves, areas in which we hope nobody finds out about us. And if you look at men, they want to be relevant. And perhaps as good an example of that as I can think of is that I also run a combat veterans ministry. And sometimes what those guys struggle with is while they're over there in combat zone, every decision matters. They're relevant. But when they come home, they find a wife and she's got it together. She's getting it done with the family, the kids. She's got the house running, and he doesn't feel like he's really even needed oftentimes, and he begins to struggle with his relevance. And then he's back stateside, and while he was in the combat zone, every decision mattered, but now that he's back over here, no decision matters. And so he begins to long sometimes to go back. And some people want to think that it's adrenaline. Some people want to think it's, he's just an adrenaline junkie or whatever. But really what it is he wants to be relevant. But it's not just combat veterans that struggle with that. I mean, the common average man also struggles with that, being relevant. And he wants to know that he's the one who's making the way. He's the one who's earning the living. He's the one who's the go-to guy. He's the one who can save the day. But yet so many times he feels like he's a poser, like he doesn't have the skills, he doesn't know how, and sometimes he's got a wife telling him he doesn't know how. Sometimes it might be because his kids are pointing out to him perhaps he doesn't know how. And that's really why we men, we need one another, to help learn from one another, to help support one another, to be there, to pray for one another. You need a mentor. We all do need a mentor who can help you down the road, beyond ways or beyond the place where you are, somebody who knows the way, somebody who's already walked that road, somebody who can help round out your skill set, somebody who can show you the things that perhaps you struggle with. And we've all got areas of weakness, and that's just the truth, guys. None of us know everything, myself included. And so I just want to encourage you, if you have questions, if you have doubts, if you have fears, the best thing to do is to share it, and to share it with someone with whom it is safe to share. And I could be your guy, but there also may be somebody in your church, wherever you're located. But the first thing, you can't conquer what you're not willing to confess. You can't confront what you can't first admit is a problem. And so I just want to encourage you guys to become relevant. First, I have to admit, what's my weakness? What are the areas that I need help in? And then work on them. And step by step, you're going to become even more well-rounded and know how to do those things and have the confidence to be the man, the husband, the provider, the father. And so I just want to encourage you, you can do it. You can do it. But first, you just got to confront that which you have to admit it. Admit it's a problem. I need some help in this area. And if you can't do that, then really that speaks of two things: pride and also shame, fear. I don't have what it takes, but you do have what it takes, guys. You just might need a little help along the way. And so, again, this is Philip Fortenberry, about to sign off with Fatherhood Revolution. I just want to encourage you that when you go on your adventures, don't forget the kid next door who has no dad. He needs you, and I used to be that kid.